back.
Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a request for RG.
Yes.
And that is Within You, Without You.
Yes.
And by Jimmy Herring.
Exactly. And this is so awesome because we recently did Michelle marathon where Within You, Without You by the Beatles, the original, was part of the marathon. And RG had requested this like around the same time. And he said, oh, I requested it thinking that you had already heard the original, but we never had. So it worked out perfectly. Thank you, both of you, so much. But this is from the album Subject to Change Without Notice, 2013. And we've heard one other song by this gentleman, Jimmy Herring, so check it out. I'll leave that there. But for now, super excited for not only this one, but all of other RG's suggestions.
Oh my God, he got some good requests.
Yes.
Like, I'm so excited.
Yes, I know. Well, let's get started.
I think he had me in mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I told Nick, I'm like, this is all for you.
Yeah,
I love it.
Thank you.
But
Thank you so much.
I just love it because sometimes you guys have me in mind with other requests that I've read in the comments. So thank you for that. And I'm just super thankful that we have all of you. And let's get started.
Thank you, guys. just transported into like another dimension.
I know, me too.
So good. This is one of the best music I've heard in months.
Because remember the one by the Beatles that was like the George Harrison composition one that was like.
But the way
this
is
a
performed,
totally like.
the way this
wow.
is played is literally one of the best music I've heard in months.
Wow, that is
like
something.
Just the theme and the way he plays this legato style, and you see how he like is constantly moving the whammy bar to get that crying effect. Yes. Alan Holtz. Yeah, here.
A shot.
But I mean, that's what he does. That's how he gets that. That's what gets me going with Alan Holdsworth and with this player, because it's so emotional. And Alexia has noticed when I play, I use a lot of the whammy bar because while you can bend, this is a different kind of like sound, and it gives a very emotional. You can get
twist.
very emotional with the whammy bar. Whammy bar. That's how you pronounce.
Wow, this is amazing. This is
so good. And
wonderful.
the way he's improvising is amazing. This is really. I'm gonna send this to my mom. She's gonna lose her mind.
This whole entire thing, like you said, I was absolutely transported.
I was transported
to like another
into like
country, like a temple. Like
it was like I was just like walking the streets of Kabul, you know. It's so cool.
Yeah,
and
wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and thank you,
RG,
for thinking of me, because I really got I haven't felt this in a long time. I mean, I do feel it in some songs, but the sense of euphoria, this pure happiness. You know, that's what I felt right now. And
that's
thank
awesome.
you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
that I can react to something like that. That's what we want for the channel. Music that is out there, you know, that speaks to people. Not just some, you know. Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
I agree. Thank you.
So I'm sorry I totally took over. What did you feel?
I loved it. I just want to also thank RG, because looking over at you, I can absolutely tell. And
I had
the
tears
energy.
in my eyes. Like,
me too. And
but I didn't want to like, you know, make a scene, you know.
Yeah.
But I was really holding back. It was tears of joy. It was tears of euphoria. It was just like, my God, yes.
Yeah.
This is what I need in my life.
I know.
After a day of work. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what.
Exactly.
That was cleanses the soul.
But yeah, like honestly, just like I said, just looking over at you and feeling the energy here, and like just myself, all of the things that made me feel too. It just like, it's kind of like a soul cleansing song, you know. It is very just like deep and filled with just talent, but also just raw emotion too. So I absolutely love it. Thank you, RG. Let's continue just so we don't make the pause too long, and then we'll see what else they have in store. Another like 2.5 minutes or so. So here we go.
so good. Oh my god, I wish like John Lennon was still alive so he'd hear this.
Oh my word.
He was the one singing, no?
Oh, George Harrison was the only one involved, apparently, in the other song. Yeah, I read that in the comments.
Well, that sucks because he also passed away like sometime, like a long time ago. But at least like, so who wrote it? Ravi Shankar? Or?
No, he was not even involved.
He did it by himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I know.
But it's just like
I was actually thinking exactly. I was actually thinking about that we should have included this song at the end of the marathon, because it would have been cool to listen to those other ones. But this one was so good on its own that it would have taken away from
the marathon would have like crumbled because this is too long. The marathon was perfectly timed. It was a trip. This is just
a
like
trip
acid.
on its own.
This
Yeah,
is like acid, really.
Exactly.
No, but this was so good. I loved how you could hear in the back the.
Yes, I know.
What is that
violins.
instrument?
I don't know what they're using.
And then I loved how.
Yes, the bass was awesome. The drums were like totally syncopated, like so. Oh my gosh,
so good.
And I was gonna say that about the drums. That's why I kind of like to pause, because on that pause I got so much of it out, and then when you mentioned the drums, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would have totally forgotten to mention, because after a minute I was like, oh, these drums. So
what a great piece of music.
Yes. This was magic, just magic.
Yeah, if I would be a film director like Ridley Scott, I would use this piece like for something.
Yeah.
And I think he made a movie, Black Hawk Down, that is in like the Middle East, and he could have used that. But I mean, he does have Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Which does come up with stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
And the last time I said Hans Zimmerman, she's like, okay. But thank you so much,
Thank
RJ.
you,
This was amazing. RG. And what a great
This
track.
was wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this with
now
us.
I have something that I'm going to add to my personal playlist. This is the kind of stuff that I love to hear when I get a blind request. And this comes on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for sharing this with us. Absolutely wonderful.
I hope this
Let
gets
us know
a lot,
what you thought.
I hope this gets a lot of views from people that don't know, so they can see that even in 2013, they do good
Yes,
music.
exactly. That is so true. I love that. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for being here.
you.
And we hope to see you in the next video. Bye.